everybody and welcome back to Alex Elliott Golf. Today's video is all about how we can achieve a sound pure strike with our long irons. So we're talking kind of 6-iron upwards, so 4-5-iron in our set. Now these clubs are very hard to hit and notoriously hard to hit for many amateur players. So we're going to run through a sound technique and a sound setup and 3 key points of how you can achieve a pure strike with your long irons. So the first of my 3 key points of how to achieve a pure strike with these long irons is ball position. So for me, let's take a nice solid base first with our feet 10 to 2. And then from there, I really want to feel that your ball position is in between your armpit and your zip. So the zip or the buttons on your shirt or your sternum. So your ball position is really feeling that it's in between your armpit and the zip on your shirt. So from there, that's going to help achieve the desired angle of attack in order to achieve a nice pure strike with your iron. So having that ball position in the correct position is going to give us some favourable impact factors in order to help achieve a pure strike with a good carry with these long irons. Let's move on to the point number 2. So point number 2, and the second key point, is all about the feeling through the golf ball. Now for a lot of people, and I can understand why people do this, because there's not a lot of loft present at address with the 4 and 5 iron, a lot of people get into this position here where they try and scoop the ball up into the air. So they try and get the ball into the air as best as possible. Well, in hindsight, by doing this, you're going to almost catch the ball towards the bottom of the club face more often. You're going to hit some fat and definitely some thin shots. So in essence, that ball is going to go actually lower. So for me, if that feeling of where you kind of scoop the golf ball, this club exits really high through the target side of the golf shot. So let me show you that again. Scooping it, the club exits high. I want you to feel the opposite with your long irons. I really want to feel that a foot after the golf ball, this club head is as low as it can to the ground. So that feeling of the club head being low to the ground through the shot is really what I want you to feel there. So the opposite would be scooping and high. I want you to feel the club head is low after impact. So really low to the ground. That's going to help achieve that downwards hit on the golf ball and really give you the best chance of creating that ball and turf impact and helping present that loft that you really want to present at address. So for that, we're going to see kind of more this position, hands ahead of the golf ball, rather than scooping with the head going high. And then just to kind of finish off that point number 2 feeling, as well as kind of feeling you want that golf club being low through the ball, I really want to feel that through to a finish. I want your belt buckle pointing towards the target, because they're 2 common factors. If the body stops moving, we're more likely to scoop, whereas if we can accompany that low feeling of the club head through the ball with that belt buckle towards the target, we're really going to marry them up nicely, and it's really going to give us the best chance of achieving that sound strike. So point number 2 is belt buckle toward the target and that club head feeling low through impact. So my final key point, and point number 3, is all about having enough speed to produce enough spin to get this club into the air. So for me, a lot of people will get to this top here, and because they don't like the look of the club, they're going to be kind of quite passive through the hit, almost scared of hitting it offline. Well, in essence, I want you to feel the opposite. I want you to feel that when you get to the top of this backswing, you create the longest swoosh you can. So really feeling like you create a long swoosh from transition all the way into the back of the ball. So, and I'm going to show you this. So a lot of people will get here and they'll be quite passive because they don't like the look of the golf club. And in essence, that's going to do us some damage, because it's not going to be enough club head speed, produce enough ball speed, enough spin to really see a difference in distance between that 4 and 5 iron. So really feeling like you can create that long swoosh to the top of your downswing into a nice follow through is really going to help to build some sufficient club head speed in order to produce a nice shot with a nice distance for the 4 and 5 iron. So you've got the 3 key points there. You've got the ball position in between your armpit and your sternum. You've got that feeling of then point number 2, the club head being low to the ground, a foot after impact, and then that belt buckle accompanying that to the target. Then point number 3, can I create that long swoosh all the way through the shot? If I can do all those 3 things, it's going to give me the best chance of hitting a nice pure shot with our long irons. Let's give that a go. So, got that ball position. I'm going to kind of rehearse that feeling through the shot. That nice finish. Trying to create that long swoosh now. So as you can see there, a nice bruising impact, a nice speed through the shot to give me the best chance of hitting these long irons. So thank you for watching today's video on Alex Elliott Golf. You've now got 3 key points of how you can achieve a sound strike with your long irons. I know they're not easy. Get on the range, get practicing with them, and start making these your friend, because I know for a lot of amateurs, if they can hit their long irons better, as well as obviously with a good short iron game, but definitely if they hit their long irons better, they can definitely achieve better scores out on the golf course. Thank you for watching. If you've not already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Plenty of tips coming through this season to help your game. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on Alex Elliott Golf.